United, by the way, there's an update on the ownership.
The update is that there is no update.
There is an update. The update is that Qatar is not investing in Man United. Sheikh Jassim's bid has been withdrawn because they could not find an acceptable value with the Glazers, which is weird because Sheikh Jassim was offering $2 billion more than what the Glazers were asking for.
Man, why don't these guys ever find Liverpool attractive? I don't know.
I feel like he might go for Liverpool now.
I hope someone does.
But I don't know if John Henry wants to sell.
I just give him enough money to be like, 2-3 transfer window ke liye thoda paisa de do bas.
But see, again, this is exactly what the Glazers are doing. The Glazers haven't gone for a full buyout by Sheikh Jassim. Instead, they're selling 25% of the club to Jim Ratcliffe.
Yes.
So now it is a weird situation where the Glazers are still going to be involved and are going to be majority owners of the club. But apparently, Jim Ratcliffe will have full and total control over all footballing decisions.
Yeah, because I think even I was reading somewhere that you don't need to actually own 51% to own a club.
No.
Like even with 25%, you can pretty much control.
It depends on how the deal is structured.
Yeah.
If the deal is structured in a way that even with a minority stake, you have certain things that are entirely in your control, then
and
fine.
Doesn't Sir Jim Ratcliffe already own some French club?
Nice,
I think, right?
Yeah.
Ineos.
Yeah.
So I think it'd be nice to have some nice, I feel like when clubs have like one distinct identity, it's always nice. Like Liverpool currently has one like a Dutch identity. Like there's a Dutch person in the defense, there's a Dutch midfielder, there's a Dutch striker. We had a Brazilian sort of a spine with Firmino and Fabinho and Alisson. Yeah. So it'd be nice to have like one nice French, clean, all-round football at Man United. Might really help the club.
I don't know if that's going to help the club because the Glazers are still going to be 75% owners of the club. Secondly, I think the United identity right now is that there is no identity. It is the identity that confuses everyone.
It's true multiculturalism.
Yeah, it is all over the place. And I just feel like this takeover or this buyout or this minority sale is just going to make things even more complicated and even more confusing. Because again, I don't know if Jim Ratcliffe is going to be a good owner. I don't think he's at that point where he can compete with
Tony Bloom
clubs.
even.
No, Tony Bloom is a completely different league altogether because that's a mid-table club fighting for Europa sort of mentality, which is, one could argue, where Man United are.
Really, he going to be taking pot shots at Brighton.
No, but I feel like with the way global football is going right now, it's just the nation states that are dominating global football, right? And you need to have that much money in the bank if you want to go toe-to-toe with them. Obviously, the Qatari ownership would have been a little problematic. I don't know enough about Sheikh Jassim and his connections to the Qatari royal family, how that works. If it's going to be an actual Qatari buyout like PSG, or if it's a private citizen from Qatar who's buying a fucking football club, because I guess that happens in that part of the world. Like, हम लोग कांदा बटाटा लेने जाते हैं, वो लोग football खरीदते हैं. तो I feel like
also it'll be epic if you're getting the most garib person of the richest people.
Yeah.
He's like, I just so you're not Qatari. I'm just a guy, man.
Yeah. I'm just a dude. Like, wait, I'm not rich, dude. Why do you think I'm buying Man United? If I was rich, I'd buy Real Madrid. No, what are you doing, yeah? Don't do like this.
Unlimited funds, you're mad or what? I just have one well, dude. That's it. Go with the bucket and come out with oil. That's it.
It's not like we are like dealing with trillions. Yeah, only billions. We're very modest middle class people.
Middle class billionaires.
Yeah. They have those Danish cookie boxes at home.
Yeah.
Indian middle class families have those Danish cookie boxes.
The one box that you got, which is not there forever.
Yeah, but like every time you go to an Indian middle class household, you open the Danish cookie box. It's never Danish cookies. It's sui
supplies. Yeah, sui daga, supplies.
But the Qatari middle class is the same. Every time you go to a Qatari middle class person's house and you see a box of Danish cookies, you open, you won't find Danish cookies inside. You will find fucking billions of dollars
and
inside.
gold biscuits.
Gold biscuits inside. So it's kind of the same. We relate kind of on a very middle class level.
At a middle class billionaire level, we understand.
We completely fucking understand.